Chelan is such a delightful place to go and visit, especially in the summer. We go and swim and enjoy the lake and its surroundings. And right up the street is this incredible church, St. Andrew's Episcopal Church, built in 1897, designed by Carl Malgrim, one of our state's more famous architects at the time, Malgrim and Cutter in Spokane. It's a unique location. My wife and I worshiped at this church just a few months back, and we found it to be just a delightful congregation, an incredible building. It truly is one of my favorite places. You know, if you ask the average citizen in Washington State about our defense industry and where our locations are, they'll tell you about McChord, or they might mention Fort Lewis or one of the major bases around the state, but hardly anybody knows about Jim Creek. And here we are high in the Cascade Mountains, where one of our most important facilities is located. Started in the 1940s and been upgraded many times since then. This is where we communicate to our military all over the world through an antenna and radio system that's still used today. It's the major communication effort that our military has, and it's located right here in Northwest Washington. The Navy not only protects us, but it's also protected some of the biggest trees in our state. The stump behind me is just one example of something that was logged before the Navy got here. But high in these hills, they've also protected some of our finest old-growth forest. This is Jim Creek, and it is one of my favorite places. You know, I just love our state's marine highway system. We're blessed with the Washington State ferries. They carry millions of people every year back and forth across Puget Sound, and they serve almost every county in western Washington. For some people, the ferry system is just a way to get to work. For others, it's a place to bring their cousins from out of town who are visiting and want to show them something beautiful here in Washington State. For some, it's a lifeline to medical services off their island or needed hospital visit. The history of the ferry system is varied. There was a wide variety of vessels, private competitors, serving different routes up and down Puget Sound. When the state bought the system in the 1950s, They found themselves with an assortment of old boats, from diesels all the way back to steam. Now we have modern, efficient new ferries being constructed for the benefit of our citizens.
We're ready, yeah, we are ready, thanks.
Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Come on over here. We can have all the supporters in the front. That'd be great.
Oh, you, whatever.
Yeah, kiddos too. These
Yeah,
are all
whatever.
students.
We got
These are
folks,
all
yeah.
young people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're easy. So you should be on my right
Okay.
side, because
Yep,
you're
you're
fine,
right
right?
there.
I got everything
Yep.
right? Yep. Wonderful. Hey, Monica, if you want to just say a few words as well, I'll sure get pretty close to that. Okay. So I'll say a few, and then if you want to, however you want to acknowledge folks or whatever.
Sure.
Yep, that'd be great.
Sure.
Hey, come on in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. We got a big crowd. I love it. Thanks so much, everybody. Come on in. Feel free to come all the way in.
Thank you.
Kids always get the front row if they want the front row. So if kids want the front row, have them come on up. Hi there. How's it going? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Oh man, I like those buttons. Good job. Have you been to bill signing before? First one. Okay, you're in good hands here. Yeah. Yeah. Stick with Representative Stone here. She'll take care of you up here. Yeah. Oh, folks are still coming in. And hey, folks are able to even take a couple steps up to create a little more room. I think we got more folks coming in.
She's a student.
We've got some gaps over there.
Yep. Do we have everybody in?
They're still coming, I think. Okay,
I think we made it.
Like
Take a step to the right so there's some more room.
you guys want to there we go.
How are you? Good to
Yeah,
see
no.
you.
Are you
You know
really
what?
going
Let's get folks in the front.
Just standing here in
Yeah, but let's
respectful
get some
opposition.
students in the front. Come on.
Yeah, let's make sure we get room for the students.
Absolutely. Right this side. Got it. Okay.
Just
Okay.
stressed.
So, hey, first, thanks to everybody who's here today, and all the hard work that you put in this legislation over a long period of time, and just so appreciate that. And so I'll go through and briefly describe the bill. Representative Stonier will say a few words as well, and probably no doubt have some thank yous as well. But one thing I just want to really emphasize before we get started is, we know the legislators who are here understand that, any legislation to get to the finish line takes, obviously, legislative leaders, but even before that, you need individuals in the community who are out there speaking, meet with legislators, and that's, not easy on any issue, right? Legislators and governors this is part of our life, to testify and be in front of cameras and the public. But for most Washingtonians, that's not a natural place for them to be necessarily, and especially on issues that can be more challenging, that can be especially, difficult for someone to go out there in public. And so I just want to say, from my perspective as a governor and a parent, and as a Washingtonian, I so appreciate all of you and what you put into this. I know many others who couldn't physically be here today, obviously, but just really appreciate your willingness, to engage on this and to speak about it and to share your perspective and your voices. It's greatly appreciated, and it really makes all the difference to get to this point. Just take my word for it. You can have all the elected officials in the world speaking, but having the voices of individuals who are impacted by the laws that we adopt, that makes a huge, huge difference. So thank you. Okay, with that, we are going to get started. I'll say a few words initially, and then again, I'll turn to our representative who's been a real leader on this to share a few words as well. House Bill 1296 protects the safety and privacy of Washington's K-12 students. It requires public school districts, charter schools, and state tribal education compact schools to protect student safety and privacy while ensuring access to a discrimination-free learning environment. To support this goal, it includes a statement of student rights and clarifies parent and guardian notifications under existing law, including restrictions related to health care and counseling information. It also adds ethnicity, homelessness, immigration or citizenship status, and neurodivergence as protected classes under public school non-discrimination provisions in state law, and clarifies protections for sexual orientation, gender expression, and gender identity. Finally, it directs the Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction to set up a process to investigate complaints of school districts that may fail to comply and take corrective action when violations are found. The top priority for our schools must be to ensure a safe learning environment where every student has the chance to thrive. Again, we so appreciate there are a number of legislators here. We appreciate all their hard work. But we, of course, especially appreciate the prime sponsor of this legislation, and you all know her well, Representative Monica Stonier. Please give all of them a round of applause.
Thank you, Governor, and thank you to my partner in the Senate, Senator Claire Wilson, for carrying the torch in the other body to make sure we get to this point today. I would just say that, you know, there's a lot of controversy around this policy, but you can see by the people who are standing here that the young people in our schools deserve a place where they can be seen and acknowledged in their full selves and experience a full curriculum, one that is diverse, that reflects the true history and the experiences of people who live in this state. And to be able to experience a school system without discrimination is top-notch priority for the teachers in this state, myself being one, and I know Senator Wilson has done a lot of work over the decades with young people who also deserve this type of learning experience. And this bill is an example of how the rights of our students and their presence and their experiences can coexist with the parental rights that are also listed in the policy. So really appreciate everyone's willingness to be here today and to celebrate the passage of a bill that I hope will bring support and a safe learning environment for every young person in our public school system. And for those who are here in celebration, I invite you to join us in the House Caucus Room for an ice cream afterwards.
Thank you, Representative. And for those who have not been to a bill signing before, it's traditional when the bill is signed, I give the pen to the prime sponsor. But prime sponsors understand if I sometimes use more than one pen to recognize a number of folks who are here. But we'll start, of course, with Representative Stonier. Please give her a big round of applause. And Senator Claire Wilson was mentioned as well. Thank you for your leadership. And I know there have been folks who have worked really hard on making this legislation possible. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. And we have a young one here as well. So folks who have been to these bill signings before know I always like to get a pen to the youngest folks who are around. Thanks for being here. Okay. Have one of our pens. Thank you. All right, everybody. So now we take a picture. We'll take a few. So the goal is, if you can see the camera, try and you may get some instructions, move around, but let's take a picture.
Okay, here we go. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do one more. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. And feel free to hang around. We have a little bit of time before we get to the next bill. So if you want to take some pictures, some selfies, whatever you want to do, hang around for a few minutes before we clear out for the next one. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. So glad at all. Yeah, so glad at all.
Great. Kind of keeping track all along.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so surreal to see like stuff that I wrote in there. Hey you! You got it! Congratulations! Thank you. Ready? Thank you for answering all of my emails.
I'm always here to answer your emails. Whenever you have questions, you keep them coming.
Yeah.
Even if you have some next year on other issues, let me know.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Now we're in the protection. Yep. That's all good.
Okay, let's set up grab coffee. Okay, great.
The three of us? Oh, okay, cool. And one more. Awesome.
Rep Sconier.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Someone just told me that the partial veto was moved.
Well, we're definitely doing. I think we're planning on doing this one next, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Yep.
one's definitely next.
Okay. Good. That's so.
It's the third one.
Okay, so I think I will get the next group in, then we'll figure out because I think we have a big group for this one. So I think we can bring the next group in now. Yep, thanks. So this is just, so 1163, right? Yep, perfect, thanks. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate you being here. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Governor, let me put your jacket over here. Is that okay? Yep. Yep. No problem. We can do that.
Hey, Governor.
Good.
Yeah, well, we got our orange.
That's right.
All
I
your
got the
orange
wrong color
people.
today. Yeah,
Good to
great
see you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
no,
much.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. Good to see you guys.
See you again.
Thanks so much for being here. Oh, we got
Get on in. Phil on in.
we got baby.
Governor, this is Dean.
Dean?
Get in. Get in.
I have to make sure I'm on this right there.
Yeah, of course.
Which is
Right
here. The next generation.
I know, we're getting it in there.
Pretty calm kid.
Be quiet.
Is that right? I'm not worried. I'm not worried if he doesn't. Yeah, we can handle anything. Yeah. 7 months. That's so good.
Yeah, just started working work.
Sleeping okay?
We're getting there.
Getting there. Getting there. That's a work in progress. Thanks, everybody. Come right on in. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, go ahead. Get in.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Well, we got a big crowd. Oh man, keep coming in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Great to see you all.
Packed room too.
Yeah, it's pretty packed.
And keep squeezing in.
We're squeezing
I'm
in.
going to have you say a few words.
Oh, sure.
Sure,
I
whatever.
wasn't planning
No,
on it, but I'll
like
just
to
say a
surprise
few
you.
things.
For the
Okay,
big
that's
bills,
fine.
just sure.
Sure.
Especially you think one, a couple folks you know who are very involved in
Yes,
that kind of
yes,
thing. But
yes.
totally up to you. But
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I mean nothing big, but just
Yes.
I'll sort of do the outlines.
Just
But
like
I want you
quick,
to know.
quick, just like recycling.
But if you want to emphasize it,
Yes,
just
okay,
feel free. I know it's
thank
been a
you.
lot of work. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
great.
Oh man, they're still coming in. Come all the way in, you guys. Don't be shy. Keep coming in. Oh, there, we've made it. Awesome. I think we got everybody. Thank you all. Why don't we have Dean coming to my left? Can Dean step up here? I got to have Dean close by. I got to be able to keep an eye on Dean. Hey, thank you all so much for being here. So appreciating all the hard work that went in this legislation, and a round of applause for our prime sponsor for working.
Yay!
And I know before we get started, and we're welcoming Dean, who's here for maybe his first bill signing. Is that right? Okay, good. And but we know how much work goes into legislation like this, and we've obviously worked together on other bills for many years, banning the sale of high-capacity magazines, banning the sale of assault weapons, and other as well. And so I know for all these bills, it takes a community of folks going to get out there and testify and speak and meet with legislators and do all that work and stick with it over often what can be years, before it gets to this point. So I'm very grateful to all of you for all of your hard work to make this happen. This process would have started long before Dean was born, but he's here for the finish line, which is great. So I'll say a few words. I'm going to turn to Representative Berry to say a few words as well before we sign this bill. Okay. Gun violence in Washington State breaks apart too many families and kills too many children. I've met with families over the years that have gone through the most terrible loss possible as a result of gun violence. We must put common sense reforms into place that save lives. House Bill 1163 builds on Washington's existing voter-approved background check system by introducing a structured permit-to-purchase system. This bill puts into place consistent standards and oversight for firearm buyers. It requires buyers have a valid permit from the Washington State Patrol before acquiring a firearm. And it enhances training requirements to obtain a permit by requiring live fire training. This is one, as we just were talking about, is one that I've had the real pleasure of working with many of you who are in this room on legislation over the years, particularly my time as Attorney General. My role is a little different now as Governor, and so I get to actually sign these bills into law at the end, which is really wonderful. But again, just to emphasize, I know how much work has gone into all this. We also really appreciate the leadership of the legislators who are here and many others who are not able to make it today for their leadership. But a special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation. Someone's been working on these issues for many years. And that, of course, is the prime sponsor legislation is State Representative Liz Berry, and our companion sponsor is State Senator Marco Elias. So I'm going to ask Representative Berry if she would say a few words.
Thank you, Governor.
You bet. Thank you.
This has been a 10-year effort in the making. I came in 5 years ago to lead the effort when I was elected in 2020. I am the mom of 2 young kids, and I am someone who has lost someone I love to gun violence. Too many of us are impacted in this country to gun violence. And I know this bill, simply put, will save lives. And we couldn't have done it without all of the advocates here today and the ones who aren't here today, who testify, who march in the streets, who show up and contact their legislators. This bill is transformative for our state, and we're not done. We've got more to do. So thank you so much, Governor, for signing today.
Thank you. Absolutely. And so with that background, it's my honor to sign this legislation. First round of applause once again for Representative Berry.
Thank you.
And because this bill in large part symbolizes sort of the future of the state and the kids, I think Dean has to have his first ever.
Can you get in?
I'm not sure if it's.
Oh, yes! That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take a picture. Hopefully, he doesn't eat the pen by the time. But we're gonna take a photo. Yep. Whoops. You all right?
Don't. Careful, Cassidy. Right.
Everybody look great here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do another one. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. So appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
We got more.
I know.
To make sure we didn't get
Of course.
Yeah.
Yay, we did it, guys.
Thanks.
I'll be out there. Following your example, what can
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's the first time it's going to be nice.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
It's been at least 7 years.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Really nice seeing you again.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for what you're doing. Appreciate it. Yeah. Are we doing one? Awesome.
I don't think it'll be today. That's fine. No, I just.
Oh, awesome. Great to see you. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Awesome. Thank you. Great to meet you. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it.
My 10-year-old wanted to come, and I was going to if it was yesterday. She says hi to your cat.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Governor Ferguson, I don't know if anybody
Yeah, Alex said she really wants to. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up despite you being sick.
Thank you. Thanks for the work you're doing. Yeah, keep it up. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Thank you. Yeah, we're taking a picture. Let's do it. All right. Who's in? Oh, okay, you're taking it. I get it. Okay. Thank you so much. You're coming in? All right. So get close, you guys. I don't mind. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. Appreciate it.
All right.
So thank you for everything you're doing.
Thanks.
I
Really
think
appreciate
you're
it.
wonderful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Wonderful
it.
follow-up to James.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
So we're good on this one. This is the partial veto, and I put them in order in blue.
I'm just going to do that right now. I think that there's no reason to, yeah.
Just initial right here.
Guess we need a picture.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
This side of the camera now.
Jane says we have to take a picture together.
Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Amazing.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for signing this.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
So you can do the message with the blue, and then when you sign the bill, black.
Okay. Awesome.
So you'll just flip to that.
So let's do this right
I'm
now.
gonna
Hang
take
on.
this
Yep.
off.
Let's get this over. That'd be great.
Take all the extra paper.
Beautiful. We're getting there. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, so
Can
for
I give
this
you that one
one,
back?
we had originally built in some time for a break between the first two bills.
I'm good to.
Good to go?
There are folks out there, right?
I want to make sure they're all here.
Oh, I see. So no,
Yeah.
I have no problem if we need to
Okay.
pause because we're. What time did we tell the next group?
10:30.
Then we should wait. If we told them
Okay.
10:30, is there anybody
They
out there
may
at all?
all be here, but I want to double check.
Well, but I mean, it's tricky, right? Because if we told folks,
Only a couple folks I emailed 10:30. Otherwise, folks are going to be going off of this sheet, in which case they'd be estimating it'd be starting about now. So I'm going to go out there and check and see if
they've got. So I'm happy either way. So
Should we
I'm-
check because there is a
Yeah.
Representative Goodman is here.
Okay.
So you want to check?
Sahar, can you help me identify?
okay. So I'll let you guys. So, but take a few minutes. Cool. Okay.
Let me just, this is going to take minutes. Yes, give me 1 minute.
Yep. No, we just want to make sure that they all are able to get here on time because we estimated the first two would take.
That was going to be a couple minutes. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the other one.
step in, let's step back this way. Yeah, cool. Yeah. We're all set. Thank you. 11:31. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for your patience. Hey, thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. Congrats. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks for able to. Hey, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Great to see you. Appreciate it. Governor, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. And we talked about we're going to
The veto.
Yeah, and getting funding in there. Yeah. Good. Okay, it's good. We're all square. What? I can absolutely I can. And who would you like the other one?
Waldo, he's the champion. He's the guy who made this happen.
Here?
He's not here.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. Okay, wonderful.
Absolutely.
And his name?
Waldo Waldron.
Okay, wonderful.
Community action.
Hi, I'm Ginny.
Great
Ginny
to see you.
Parker. Nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
thanks so much for being here. Hey, thanks so much everybody for being here and all your work. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and feel free to come in close. We'll be taking a picture at the end. Awesome. And feel free to come in behind and balance this thing out. We'll be taking a picture, so don't be shy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, here we go. House Bill 1131 expands the Clemency and Pardons Board from 5 members to 10 members and extends their term from 4 years to 5 years. Any decision to pardon an individual or commute a sentence must, of course, be made with great care. This bill ensures we center important perspectives and improve the board's ability to hear clemency petitions in a timely manner. I am vetoing a null and void clause because there's no funding for this legislation. The good news is many of the improvements in this bill do not require funding, but I've spoken, of course, with the prime sponsor, and Senator Dingra will be working in the coming months to get the funding in there for some parts of the bill that will be required. We so appreciate the hard work of everybody who's been involved in this legislation. We know it takes many voices to get legislation to this point. We also appreciate the hard work of our prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Representative Roger Goodman. Give him a round of applause for his hard work. Thank you very much. And do we have do we have 2 black pens by chance?
Oh.
We need 2 pens. So do we have a second? Do we have a second one? We're going to take our time. We're going to do it right. Let's get one more. No, there's been. Sorry for a black pen.
Yeah, right in my bag.
I need a black pen. Yeah, we need funding for part of this. Yep. You know what? That will. Let's see if that will pass.
The inspection.
Oh yeah, that's going to work. We're going to. Do you want to wait for the other one or
doesn't matter?
Okay, good. So we're going to because we want. Maybe you can explain who Waldo is. By the way, as long as we're waiting, I'm going to sign with 2 pens just to make sure that someone who's very instrumental in this legislation has a pen.
So the statewide organization, Washington Community Action Network, championed this legislation, and Waldo Waldron Ramsey was the prime driver and worked with him really hard on this. So I want Waldo to be rewarded for it.
So the tradition, if you've not been to a bill sign before, is what I like to do is give the pen that I use to sign the legislation to the prime sponsor legislation, but sometimes I use more than one because, as in the case with Waldo, there's someone from the community, for example, who's very instrumental. So we sometimes use 2 pens to make sure that we're covering both sides of it. So, but I think, thank you for the help. Oh, and let's see if we've got. Oh, wonderful. You know what?
And our director is here too. Washington
Whose pen was this one again?
Mine.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll use this one. All right, we're going to use 2 pens for this one. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
And a second one as well that you will get to Waldo. We appreciate his help. Awesome. Round of applause, everybody, for all this being done. And let's take a photo.
Okay, look right here. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll take one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Hey,
Thanks. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. And we'll work on the funding side. That will be because there'll be work in my office. Understood. Yeah. Hey, let's do it. Thanks for all the work. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for that. Oh, is that right? Oh, wonderful. Now I'm sick.
Yes, now I'm 6.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Wow.
I will tell you that Harrison still a lot of his presentation time. It's like, I met the governor, I got this really nice pen, and he got me a poem, but Harrison's dog is a very important job, and she makes.
Can we get everybody for one more picture?
Of course. Yeah.
I'll get up here again.
Of course.
So he was saying, okay, she's a very important job because he was nervous, and she said, hey, I have a dog that helps me do this job, and he's met her many times
No
before.
kidding.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty cool.
it was funny. So
That's
I
cool.
met the governor.
Yeah, let's do it. Where would you like us?
Just like we were.
Oh, it's like we were. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna recreate it
We're going to
on the
recreate
cell
it.
phone. Step on up. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Oh, sorry. One more, Shane. Sorry, Shane. One more. Okay, another one. Okay, good. All right.
There we go.
you.
Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day.
Talk to you soon. Good to see you. Good to see you too.
Nice meeting you.
Likewise. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing you for
Full
another
day.
one.
Okay, it's a deal. 5009, is that right? Okay. No, I talked to him the other day, so I think he was. Yeah. Well, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Come right on in. Senate Bill 5009 provides flexibility for school districts to use state funds for vehicles other than buses to transport students if those vehicles are safer or more cost-effective. The classic big yellow school bus may not meet the needs of small districts who have only a few students waiting on rural roads or big urban districts where it can be difficult for a large bus to navigate narrow city streets. This common sense legislation had unanimous support in the state legislature. We so appreciate the hard work of everybody in this involved in this legislation, but especially the prime sponsor, State Senator John Braun, who's getting a well-deserved vacation after his service here in the legislative session. Let's take a photo.
Hold right here. 1, 2, 3. Great.
Got it? Got it? Yep. Okay, cool. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, thanks. And so we're good with just continuing on, right? We don't have, okay, wonderful. This is 5083. Thank you. Hey, June. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I know you've been busy. Yeah.
You have too.
Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, we got a crowd. I love it. Come on in, everybody. Yeah, you can put your bags over there, and then just feel free to come on. Come on in. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah. Thanks. Great to see you. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Come on in.
Put your bags in. Come right around here. Don't be shy. June, if you can be right here, it'd be great. And Nicole, I saw earlier this morning, not behind me. Okay, that's no problem. I thought she might be as well. And come right on in. Don't be shy. Yeah, step right on in. We'll be taking a picture afterwards. Okay, Senate Bill 5083 shifts how Washington State pays for public employee health care to reduce costs while at the same time encouraging the use of primary care providers. This bill uses Medicare and Medicaid as benchmarks for hospital reimbursement, bringing Washington's public employee health plans in line with government-sponsored health programs. It also increases the minimum level of reimbursement for primary care and behavioral health providers to help encourage access to prevention and early intervention health services. We so appreciate everybody who's been involved in this legislation and doing this work. It's very meaningful to get the bill to this point in the process. But we also, of course, really appreciate the leadership of the prime sponsor of this legislation. You all know her and love her, and that, of course, is State Senator June Robinson. Give her a round of applause for her hard work on this legislation. I'm not sure where you found the time in addition to all the budget work that you're doing to work on this bill as well, but we really appreciate all your hard work. And the companion sponsor, of course, is Representative Nicole Macri, who's been very involved in this legislation as well. So with that, I'm pleased to sign this important legislation into law. Thanks, Senator. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much. And let's all take a photo, okay? And feel free to step up if you want to. It's up to you. Yeah.
Okay, in the very back of the glasses, I can't quite see you, but let's squeeze out a little bit. Thanks.
Perfect.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to take one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks so much, Senator. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank you, Senator. Great. I love it. Yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah. Feel free to put bags over there if you want, up to you, but you can put a bag over there on the sofa. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And feel free to come right on over. Thanks everybody for the work on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to come right on in. Thanks so much.
All right, do we have everyone?
Do we have everybody?
Okay, shorter people in front.
There we go. And feel free to come in close.
Here we go.
Thanks for all the work on this. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Absolutely. We'll wait till that door is closed, and then we will start. Okay. Senate Bill 5093 repeals an antiquated state law to ensure that pregnancy loss is not subject to unnecessary legal scrutiny. This bill repeals that law. It also removes coroner and medical examiner jurisdiction over individuals whose death resulted from known or suspected abortions or due to premature births or stillbirths. This important bill not only removes legal scrutiny for pregnancy loss, it protects individuals from potential criminal consequences for pregnancy outcomes. We so appreciate all the individuals here and many others who made this legislation possible. We also, of course, appreciate our legislative leaders on this legislation, and that, of course, includes State Senator Manka Dhingra, who's the prime sponsor of this legislation, and the companion sponsor is Representative Taylor, and I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Thank you so much, everybody, and let's take a photo.
Okay, right here, 1, 2, 3. Do one more photo, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, great to see you. Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Okay. Daisy's here. That's Monka's legends.
Oh, just give it to, she can take it. If she has, we can give them both to her. Yep. Put it right in there. Thanks so much. Yeah, really appreciate it. No, she's been here for a lot. So yeah, she's been busy. Yeah. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you bet. Senator.
You bet.
Yeah, thanks for the work on this.
You bet.
Thanks for everybody. Yeah, great to see you. See you again. Come on in, everybody. Great to see you all. Thanks so much. Thanks for the work on this.
You bet.
We might give it 1 second. We have a few folks from the last bill signing. No, yeah, we may give it just one moment here. But thanks for the work, everybody, on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Everything going all right today?
We're getting through it.
Yeah.
We're getting through it. Busy. It's been busy. Yeah, but looking forward to. I get some time off next week. So finally, it's kind of the first time in a long time. So
I hope you get to spend it with family.
Yeah, that's the hope. Yeah, that's the hope. Yeah, get a little outdoor time.
I got to go to
A little
Princeton for
hiking.
like a week when I snuck away. So.
Good for you. Awesome. Thanks for the help with this. Okay, here we go. Senate Bill 5101. I'll start over on that one. Senate Bill 5101 ensures workers who experience hate crimes have the time and ability to recover, seek legal support, and maintain employment without fear of retaliation. It does so by extending existing leave and safety accommodations for survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking to also include workers who experience hate crimes. That allows these individuals to take protected leave from work for reasons like seeking medical care, participating in legal proceedings, or to ensure their safety. These important protections promote safety, dignity, and equal workplace rights for all victims of violence. We so appreciate everybody who's worked on this legislation, make it possible, the entire legislative team who worked hard on this, but a special thank you to my state senator. I always have to give a shout out to State Senator Javier Valdez, who represents me, and I so appreciate his leadership as well. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. And let's all take a photo, everybody. Whoops, got it. Got it.
Here, 1, 2, 3. We'll do one more, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. 3-8. The prime sponsor is State Senator Rebecca Saldana. We appreciate her leadership on this legislation, which allows counties to use convention center lodging tax revenue from short-term rentals for equitable development projects in addition to affordable housing. And I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Okay, that's for Rebecca. Thanks. 5143. Also, just me, great. Jerry's not joining me for this one? Okay. Senate Bill 5143 is sponsored by State Senator Chris Gildon and is the first update to the Ethics and Public Service Act since the legislation was originally passed in 1993, and we appreciate his work on this legislation. And next is 5206. Great. Okay. Senate Bill 5206, the prime sponsor is State Senator Drew McEwen, and improves signage requirements for cannabis businesses, and we appreciate his leadership on this legislation. Starting to roll. Okay. 5217. Awesome. Hey, thanks everybody for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Yeah, hi. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thank you. So much. Yes. Yeah, feel free to step right on in, everybody. Yeah, yeah.
Who started this whole thing?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your work on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, it's a big help. Thanks. Feel free to step right on in. Senate Bill 5217 expands and strengthens protections for pregnant and postpartum workers in Washington state. Specifically, it requires even more employers to provide reasonable accommodations, bans retaliation against workers who request them, and requires employers to pay employees for breaks to pump breast milk. It also allows breastfeeding individuals to delay or be excused from jury duty without a doctor's note. The Department of Labor and Industries is tasked with enforcing these expanded protections, which go into effect January 1st, 2027. A special thank you to the Office of the Attorney General for their work on this important bill, which received strong bipartisan support. We appreciate everybody who worked so hard on making this legislation possible. These things are always a team effort to get these things to this point in the process. We appreciate your hard work. But we also appreciate, of course, the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Tawana Nobles, and I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Thanks so much, and let's take a picture, everybody. Yeah, right here.
Okay, right here. 1, 2, 3. We'll do one more photo. 1, 2, 3. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the work on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks so much. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, of course. Yep. We can just go to the next one. That's no problem. So next up is, I've got 53, 57. We're going to go to the next one. Oh, yeah, that's him as well. The next two are him. So let's go to, Senator Conway is maybe on his way.
Okay, we're going to give them a quick call.
Yep, so let's go to 5388.
5388.
Yep.
The governor wants to stick to 5388.
No problem. Yep, we can do that. We can do that. Yep, you got it. Okay, that's after the second Conway bill. You got it. Yep. Senator Conway's in the house. That's good. Good to see you. Yeah. We have a couple of your bills, I think, right?
Yeah, we have a couple here.
Wonderful. Thanks.
We were in the pension committee meeting.
All right. Well, that takes priority. Good to see you. Yeah. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks everybody for being here. Yeah. Feel free to put your bags down there and then come over this way. Senator Conway, you know where to be.
Yes.
And come right on in, everybody. Thanks so much for all the work on this. Really appreciate it. How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks everybody. Really appreciate it. Okay. All set? WaCares is a first-in-the-nation long-term care program that helps families in our state care for a loved one facing a health crisis as they age or become infirm. Senate Bill 5291 increases access to this landmark program. Specifically, it allows individuals to have access to supplemental private long-term care insurance to extend their benefits after the primary coverage is exhausted. This bill also expands participation for some who had previously opted out of the program and reduces administrative burdens for some employees who are opting out of the program. This legislation reflects recommendations from the Long-Term Services and Supports Trust Commission, which provides oversight of this program. We appreciate all their hard work. We appreciate the hard work of everybody who's involved in this legislation to get it to this point. But of course, we also appreciate the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Steve Conway, and the companion sponsor, Representative Nicole Macri. We're honored to have both of them here today. And if it's okay with them, I will use 2 pens to sign this legislation. First, Senator, thank you.
Thank you.
And for Representative Macri, who is right next to me. Congratulations. Thanks so much. Yeah, a round of applause for all their hard work. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And let's take a photo before you, okay.
Yes,
There we go.
These are my minutes.
We don't leave those behind. All right.
Back with a striped shirt, just get up on your tippy toes. Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do one more. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you.
so much, Governor.
And stay right here, because we're doing your next bill next.
Okay.
Yep, don't go anywhere. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Senator Macri wants to stay for this one, or Representative
Representative
Macri.
Macri, yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah.
Sheila, can I hand that to you? Thanks. Okay, so we're doing your next one, Senator?
This is a big bill.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, for the budget, exactly. That's
Very important
That's
for our budget.
exactly right. So, all set. Okay, thanks for being here, the two of you, yeah. I'll just give it a second for that door to close.
Okay.
But no, thanks for all the work this session. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
It was a tough session.
It's had its challenges.
We have challenges with this bill.
Yes,
as you
yep,
know.
as we know. Okay, Senate Bill 5357 modifies pension contribution rates and economic assumptions for fiscal periods 2025 through 2029. This bill achieves substantial savings in the near term, helping us respond to the state's significant budget challenges, while also maintaining the long-term funding structure necessary for stability of the pension system. This balanced approach saves us money right now while safeguarding the pensions that our hardworking state workers depend on. We know it's been a challenging session from a budget standpoint, so we appreciate the hard work of all the legislators who really leaned into this process. A special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Steve Conway, also the companion sponsor, Representative Joe Fitzgibbon, and we appreciate Representative Macri's assistance on this as well. Oops, what am I doing? I need to sign first and last name, don't I? I think if this thing's going to count. All right. There we go. Congratulations. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah. And let's all take a photo, everybody.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. We'll do one more. 1, 2, 3.
Maybe I should see if I just sign Bob, if that would count. We'll just run it through and see if they take it or not.
Sign the budget.
Yeah, that's this afternoon.
This afternoon?
This afternoon, yeah. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, likewise.
Good day for you. Congratulations. Nice to see you.
All right, 5388. Come on in. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Feel free to put your bag down over there if you want. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Likewise. Yeah, thanks for being here. Hey,
Thank you.
thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Come on in, everybody. Great to see you. Yeah, come on in. Yeah. And feel free to put your jacket down over here and come on in. Yeah, really appreciate it. appreciate it. Feel free to step right up close, you guys. Don't be shy. Thanks so much. And Senator Dinger is not here today, and feel free to come on both sides. Yeah, it's no problem. Step right on in. Okay. Senate Bill 5388 clarifies regulatory expectations between the Department of Corrections and the Department of Health. Instead of requiring substance use disorder treatment services in Washington state prisons to be licensed by DOH, these services must now be provided by individuals licensed by the state. This aligns the law with current practice, with DOH certifying and licensing the medical professionals treating incarcerated individuals in our prisons. This bill also provides a process for the agencies to work together to adopt behavioral health service standards in our prisons by July 1st, 2026. Beginning July 1, 2027, DOC must fully implement these standards, which will be subject to annual inspections by DOH. We so appreciate everybody's hard work on this important legislation. I know it's been a team effort to get this bill to this point in our process. We also really appreciate the bipartisan support for this legislation, and a special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor, and that is State Senator Manka Dhingra. And I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Let's all take a photo, everybody.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. Yep. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank
you again. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. You bet.
Grab that for a sec, and can I grab you for 1 second? I just
Yes.
something.
Oh, she can
Yep,
take
you
that.
got
Okay,
it.
great.
So that's back to you. This is next. And let's step out. I need to take a quick break anyway. I'll be right back, everybody.
But let's bring these.
Oh.
Is it? Wait, no. Where is it? Who has 5444? Sorry, it's the one after.
Yep. Crap. Okay. Just this one?
Yep. I just
Cool.
want to add something.
All right. We'll be right back, Sheila. All right.
So the next one is 5412, and then it's here.
So we did something different?
No, I just added.
Oh,
There's a
some
nickname.
Just wanted to
words.
highlight
Yeah.
that it's named after Bill Ryan, Senator Ryan.
Oh.
They called it Bill's Bill.
Sometimes you hold things in your head and you don't say them out loud.
I've heard about this mysterious closet.
all set. $54.12, right?
Oh, yes, we pulled 5408.
We pulled 5408.
Are they here?
I'll let you guys go out there and check it out. Yeah, no problem.
They're all here for 5408? Oh. Okay. Well, it wasn't on the notice. The notice on the website.
See, I thought
It's no problem. We have hundreds of bills. It's no problem. Yeah, it's no problem. So you have that handy? Great. Can I just see it for a second? So there, sounds like they're. So 5408. That's great. Sheila thinks she put on to
I
something.
did, but it didn't end up on the website.
Oh.
Like we said, but
Yeah.
it's on my list.
Let's go for it. Folks are here. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Yay.
5408. We're doing it. Okay.
We stocked it.
Thanks, you guys. Sorry for we're doing hundreds of bills, so it's a great system, but once in a while, right? Yeah. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Okay, Steve. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Sorry, he got
Oh, it's yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thanks for your patience and for being here. Step on in, you guys. Okay. Senate Bill 5408 strengthens Washington's salary and wage disclosure law, allowing job seekers to know what a position pays. At the same time, it makes clarifications giving employers time to comply with this important law. I so appreciate the bipartisan support for job seekers' right to know what a job is going to pay. We appreciate all those who are involved in this legislation. A special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Curtis King, and to the companion sponsor, Representative Larry Springer. I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. And let's take a photo, everybody.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. Let me do one more photo. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks for your understanding and patience. We appreciate it. And you're with, yes, exactly.
I'm with Rep. Springer.
Yep. So this is for King. I only choose one.
That's King.
Yep.
King.
Do you want me to just give it to you?
Oh, yes, I'll take
Yep.
it.
Great.
Thank you. Perfect. Favorite things to get.
And we'll hand this. Yep. And we use it to text it with it, just what you got. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate. Absolutely. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Never know when somebody wants to deliver it themselves.
That helps. Okay, so now we're on 5412. Great. Great. Senate Bill 5412 provides more flexibility to school districts in so-called binding conditions in Washington State. The prime sponsor of this legislation is State Senator June Robinson, and I'm signing it into law. Thanks.
She's got one down now.
Great. Oh, this is Bill's bill. Okay. And so this is 5444. Great.
5444. All right, 5444. We are ready for you. Come on in. Come on in. Hi.
Thanks so much for being here. I like the sweatshirt. Pickleball. Love it. Yeah. Awesome. Come on in, you guys. Thanks so much. Yeah. Everyone's got a shirt. Yeah, I need a pickleball shirt. Come on in, everybody. Yeah. If you have a bag, feel free to set anything down over there. Okay, take your time and feel free to do that. Yeah, appreciate all of you being here and your patience today. We really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. Come all the way in. Don't be shy. Yeah. Come on in. And this is for the pickleball plate that everybody's excited about. Is that what's going on, right? Yeah. Historic plate. Right? Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Thanks so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. And feel free to step right on up. Don't be shy. Come right on up, everybody. There we go.
You're taller than me.
Yes, that's right. All right. There we go. Senate Bill 544, named after State Senator Bill Ramos for the work he did in this piece of legislation, creates 13 new special license plates in Washington. The Department of Licensing will begin phased implementation for several plates beginning November 1st, 2025, including a Smoky Bear plate and, as you can see with the folks surrounding me, a state sport pickleball plate as well. Implementation for the other plates, including a Mount St. Helens plate and a Naval Academy plate, will begin once their sponsors collect the required 3,500 signatures. Considering the state's budget deficit, which has been a challenging session for us, this bill also pauses creating new special licensing plates until 2029 and increases the personalized plate registration fee. We appreciate everybody who's advocated for this important legislation. I invite some of you back over at the governor's residence. There's a basketball court, but the lines have not been drawn for pickleball yet. So I've talked to my pickleball buddies about coming down and drawing in the line. So I might need some experts to help me with that.
Yes.
Right? Okay, for sure. But we really appreciate all your work on this important legislation. We appreciate the prime sponsor. That, of course, is State Senator Adrian Cortez, the sponsor of the companion legislation, Representative Ed Orcutt, and just to mention, I mentioned earlier that Senator Bill Ramos, of course, was very involved in this legislation. He passed away in the final days of the legislative session, quite unexpectedly, and so we had just a really beautiful service for him in Issaquah on Sunday. There were close to 1,000 people there. I've been to a lot of memorial services. I've never seen, a crowd that size, but he was a really beloved figure, not just in his district, but all across the state. So we're thinking about Bill, Senator Ramos, as we're signing this legislation into law, and just really appreciate the hard work, everybody. One thing I will do on this one is I'll sign with 2 pens, so I'll have one for the prime sponsor, but also one for Sarah, Bill's wife. Okay. And I'm really excited to sign this legislation into law. Thanks, everybody, for all your work. Round of applause for getting this one done, everybody. Thanks so much. And let's all take a photo right here.
Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. Great, thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks so much. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, have a great day. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good luck in the new job.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it. It's great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you here. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you so much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to chime in that today is World Bee Day and you actually signed the license plate for us.
Oh, wonderful.
So it couldn't have been a better coincidence.
That's perfect
for us.
timing. I love it. Thanks so much.
you.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Sarah's here and then
okay.
Cortez here.
Great. And maybe with Sarah's, I'll attach a letter to it.
Yeah,
So
I
just so
usually just give it to
Judy with a note, and just if I don't get a special note from you saying, hey, I want that to go with a letter from me to Sarah, if that's possible. Thank you. Hey, thanks for your patience. Appreciate it. Yeah, great to see you. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Come right on in, and we'll sign this bill into law. Okay. Senate Bill 5471 increases housing opportunities for Washingtonians living in rural areas. Specifically, this bill authorizes middle housing options like duplexes or cottage housing within zones known as limited areas of more intensive rural development. This legislation helps rural communities permit and build housing that individuals need while maintaining compatibility with more sensitive land uses. We appreciate the strong bipartisan support for this legislation. Everybody worked hard to make this legislation get to my desk for signature. We appreciate the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Keith Gaynor, and the companion bill sponsor, State Representative Strom Peterson. The session has, I just really think all the work on housing specifically has been a real positive from the legislative work this year. I've signed many bills related to housing and trying to get more affordable housing throughout our state, and just appreciate the hard work of everybody involved in this legislation. Thanks, and let's take a picture.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. We got it.
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks again. Appreciate it. That goes there, and this one here.
So after this one, we have 3 by...
Oh, great. Thank you. Okay, wonderful. Hey.
Hello.
Thanks. We got the crew back. I love it. Come on in. Thanks, you guys. Excellent. Thanks for all the help. Senate Bill 5503 strengthens worker rights and due process for state employees. Specifically, this bill clarifies rules for forming new bargaining units, consolidates existing rules, and resolves disputes overrepresentation. It requires the Public Employment Relations Commission, commonly referred to as PERC, to play a more active role in evaluating contested employee groups and determining whether proposed or existing bargaining units are appropriate. It also expands arbitration rights for Department of Correction staff to ensure they have the same protections as other essential public safety workers. This legislation increases fairness and efficiency in collective bargaining, which is extremely important in Washington State. We appreciate all the work of everybody who made this legislation possible. A special thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, my state senator, Javier Valdez. Thank you so much, Senator. Congratulations.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Governor.
it. Thank you. And let's all take a photo.
Sounds good.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Governor.
Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Bob.
you.
Yeah.
I'm done now.
Okay. Hey, thanks for coming by. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So no Senator Cleveland? Okay, Steph, I'm signing like 3 bills in a row for her, so step right on up. Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. She sends her best.
I appreciate that. No, she's got, I think, 3 in a row I'm signing, so she's been working hard. Senate Bill 5568 updates and modernizes the state's health plan. This bill directs OFM to make these updates based on data currently collected and analyzed from health care agencies. The state health plan helps us better understand where we need to invest healthcare resources and where we need to pull back. Washington has long been committed to a thoughtful, community-informed strategy in determining where healthcare resources are located statewide. This bill builds on that commitment. We appreciate everybody's work on this legislation, and a special thank you to the prime sponsor, and that is State Senator Annette Cleveland, for her leadership on this bill, which I'm pleased to sign into law. Thanks for your help, and let's take a photo.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we got it. Great.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay, are you guys staying for the...
Are you or LA? Are you one of you?
Bruce is the session assistant. I was also a session aide.
Do you want, are you going to see her? Do you want to give her the
Should
pen?
we give you for the pen? Does that work? Okay, great. Awesome. Let's do that.
We'll just have you hold on to them.
Does that work? Okay,
Thank you.
great.
Just drop them in.
Thanks. Awesome. And we're ready for the next one.
5579. All right. 5579. Come on in. Come on in. You can put your bags to the side
Hey,
there.
thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Yeah. Feel free to come right on over, everybody. Really appreciate all the help with this. Can come right on in.
Roses.
Okay. Senate Bill 5579 prohibits healthcare providers and organizations from making public statements about potential contract terminations until 45 days prior to the termination of the contract. These type of announcements are a tactic used as leverage by both sides in contract negotiations. However, making public statements about sweeping terminations can cause great concern for patients. This bill stops this practice and directs the Office of the Insurance Commissioner to develop a standard template for these notices by December 1st of this year. The bill also authorizes the Office of the Insurance Commissioner to enforce provisions related to carriers beginning January 1, 2026. We appreciate everybody who worked hard on this legislation. We especially appreciate the leadership of the prime sponsor, State Senator Annette Cleveland, for championing this bill, which earned strong bipartisan support from the legislature. And I'm pleased to sign it into law. Thanks, everybody, and let's take a photo.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. And do one more photo. 1, 2, 3. Great,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, and we're going to hand this off. Absolutely, yes. You can go for it. Yep, that works.
I had an assignment from my wife.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. So these two go together then? Is that right? Awesome. Keep them straight. That back to you.
We got another one.
And one more for Senator Cleveland, right? Great. 5587.
5587. No joke. Okay.
All right, so it's the 3 of us. Okay. We cannot fix what we cannot measure. Senate Bill 5587 provides more data for local governments and the state to understand our housing needs and our progress in meeting those needs. This bill fills a knowledge gap, providing information that allows cities to track housing production by income band, which is needed to show progress in meeting state goals. This bill also incentivizes infill development, reducing the burden on infrastructure and the environment. This legislation raises the floor for everyone, ensuring that all Washington communities are contributing to the housing solution. We appreciate the bipartisan support of this legislation, but especially appreciate the work of the prime sponsor of this bill, and that is State Senator Annette Cleveland. Thank you for the help with this legislation. Let's take a photo.
Right here. We got it.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Okay, and we're going to hand this last one to you guys. Give me 1 second.
There you go.
Hey, thanks again. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, have a great day. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. Sheila, can I give this one back to you? Thanks. How many do we have this afternoon?
Pardon?
We have another group this afternoon.
We have 17.
Okay. And then the budget stuff after that.
11.
You, budget, 17, okay, got it. Okay.
5651, come on in. Hi, how are you?
Hey, thanks for coming by. Good to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Hey, thanks so much. Feel free to put it, if you have a bag, feel free to put bags over there if you want, or you can keep them whatever
Governor
works
Ferguson,
best.
so nice to see you. Is Brianna here?
Brianna is probably right in front of me. There she
Lily,
is.
it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. Come on in, you guys. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.
Come on in.
Awesome. Got everybody? And feel free to come in close. As cost of living increases, so should the thresholds for garnishing property and income. Senate Bill 5651 does just that. Specifically, it extends personal property protection exemptions and allows the amount to increase with inflation. This will help consumers who are struggling financially so they can cover their basic needs. We so appreciate all the work done on this important legislation, those who testified and made it happen. We also, of course, appreciate the prime sponsor of this legislation, that is State Senator Emily Alvarado, for her leadership in getting this bill to my desk, and I'm pleased to sign it. Congratulations, Senator. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Governor.
And let's take a photo, everybody.
Okay, look right here. 1, 2, 3. And do one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Really
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much,
Yeah,
Governor.
yeah,
Nice to
yeah.
see you.
Thanks for all the help. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you
Absolutely.
bet. Thanks, Emily.
Yes.
Patty, don't forget.
Okay, we're getting close.
Hey, Governor.
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
Susan Agnew, Economic Development Council
We
leaders
were
from
chatting
Fala.
earlier today about you
Yes.
in another
I'll
context.
see you
I think exactly. I was going to say, I was surprised. Wait a second, because I literally was talking like 2 hours ago. So yeah, no. And so thanks for being there, and thanks for I think you guys may be speaking there as well. You okay? Good. Oh, sorry to diverge there. Yeah.
No problem.
Great to see you.
Fala Economic Development Council. And Michael K. with the Thurston Economic Development Council.
Thanks for all the help on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Come right on in for this. Suzanne, feel free
I
to read
don't
my
think
right
we have
here.
a prime here. So.
Come right on in. That's right. Feel free to come in close. And appreciate all the help with this legislation, everybody.
thank you.
And all your work in
Got it.
general. Okay, we're ready to go? Okay. Associate Development Organizations, ADOs, are county designated organizations that contract with the Department of Commerce to support and coordinate economic development across Washington State. These folks do really important work for the economic vitality of our entire state. Senate Bill 5677 streamlines the reporting requirements for ADOs for statewide consistency. It also clarifies the formula for allocating funds to ADOs and their match requirements. These changes will help ADOs operate more efficiently in Washington State, creating more economic activity and jobs in our communities. We so appreciate the hard work of everybody who was involved in this legislation, the work that you do in general for our economy in Washington State. We have a special thank you, of course, to our prime sponsor of this legislation, State Senator Adrian Cortez, and also a big thank you to the sponsor of the companion bill, that is State Representative Stephanie Barnard, for her leadership as well. And I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Thanks so much, everybody. Let's take a photo.
Okay,
Thank you.
Here, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do one more photo. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Hey, thanks so
Thank
much for
you
coming
so
by.
much,
Oh, thank you.
Governor.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you. Really appreciate
Of course. No, thank you. It's
Thank
great.
you, sir. We'll
Yeah.
see you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
My dear. Thanks for having us.
All right, 5, 6, 6, all ready. 5, 6, 8, 6, come on in.
There's a woohoo. There's a woohoo. All right. Anytime there's a woohoo, I'm always thankful to work on this. Yeah, great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hi, these are Meredith Brew with Northwest Justice.
Thanks,
These are the
thanks for
rock
doing that.
stars of foreclosure.
So appreciate it. Hey, come on in, everybody. Yeah, don't be shy. Yeah, thanks so much for all the work on this. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to put any bags over on the sofa. No problem. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, Meredith, you need to be on the other
can't
side.
get enough.
Hey, Zach, I love it.
know,
I love
Meredith,
it.
Meredith is going to
Meredith
be
been
on
very
the
involved. Wonderful.
Yes.
Got it. There, you stay right here, Meredith.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, man. Paula, good to see you.
Hello.
Okay. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Senate Bill 5686 expands the foreclosure fairness program to include mediation for Washingtonians facing foreclosures in common interest communities such as condos, co-ops, retirement communities, and timeshares. To support this expansion, the bill establishes a foreclosure prevention fee to be collected on residential mortgage loans. These funds will support housing counseling services, the foreclosure prevention hotline, homeowner outreach, and education and administration of this very important program. This expansion is essential for low to middle income homeowners who depend on these free services to protect what is often their most valuable asset. We so appreciate the work of everybody who's been involved in this legislation, the work that you do just in general for folks who need some help when going through a really challenging process. From my time as AG, I've worked closely with the prime sponsor of this legislation. Our jobs have changed. I think maybe when we were first starting now, State Senator Tina Orwell, and while my job has changed, I'm not surprised to see Senator Orwell involved. She's been, as you all know, a real champion in the legislature on these issues for many, many years. So it's a real honor to have you do this work once again. If it's okay with you, I'll use 2 pens. I understand Meredith, for example, is very involved in this legislation.
Yes.
So yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Meredith.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much.
Absolutely. And of course, another pen for State Senator Tina Orwell, who I sign lots of her bills. And yeah, congratulations. Yeah, appreciate it. And let's all take a photo.
Okay, in the back, can you just come around to the side? I can't quite see you. Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And do one more photo. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Tina. Absolutely. Oh, no, you got it. That's okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Paula, good to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you. She's everywhere.
She is, right?
I know.
Thanks, Tina. Appreciate it.
We'll be back next year.
Hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate it. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Come right on in. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Great to see you. How's it going? Hey, yeah.
Hey, Governor, how are you?
We've got a whole team. Thanks for being here. I like that shirt. I do. I do. Come on in, everybody, and come. Oh, are you joining, or are you just doing pictures? Okay. Funky. Let's balance me out a little bit. How's that?
We got it.
Thanks, everybody, for all your work. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. This was a monumental effort.
Right? These things often. How long were you at it for this one?
6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 years. Senate Bill 5721 makes important changes to laws regulating auto insurance. This change protects consumers and provides a clear method to resolve valuation disputes without having to hire legal representation. This bill requires every auto insurance policy starting in January to include a right to an appraisal to resolve disputes between the insurer and the insured about the cash value and amount of loss on a damaged automobile. In other words, it gives car owners a clear path to address when they believe their property is being undervalued by their insurance company. This bill received overwhelming bipartisan support, and understand from those who worked really hard on this legislation, it took 6 years to get to this point. And so that is not unusual for bills that I sign. So I really appreciate the persistence on staying with this. It's a really important bill, and just the hard work of individuals who testified and spoke to legislators over a long period of time to make this legislation possible. We also, of course, appreciate our legislative leaders who helped on this legislation, and that includes the prime sponsor, State Senator Derek Stanford, and also the sponsor of the companion bill, and that is State Representative Strom Peterson. We appreciate their work as well, and I'm pleased to sign this legislation into law. Congratulations, everybody, and let's take a photo.
Okay, right here, 1, 2, 3. Do one more photo, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Great, thanks so much.
Could we do one more?
One more with?
Yeah, of course.
You got a special shirt.
Yeah, we can do whatever. Oh, man, you can break it open early. You don't have to, yeah, I'm a game changer. The only rule is you got to bring me one of the T-shirts. That's one. We got to change. If some folks are bringing T-shirts, they got to bring one for me. That's going to be a new rule next year. All right, ready?
Right here, 1, 2, 3. Looks like we got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
And you got it as well?
Tim, you got it?
Come on, Tim. All right.
You got it figured out?
We got it? That's all right. We'll get it. We'll go take your time.
We can get it. He got it
Let's
on.
get it.
Here,
Yeah, we'll get it. We got a minute.
all right, there we go.
All right, let's try again.
Thank you.
No, that's no problem. Yeah. That's my.
All right.
That's my chief of staff filling in over there. Right?
That's my dad. So thank you so much.
Is that right? Awesome.
Thank you so much. We'll be back next year. We got a
Appreciate
couple more.
Thank
It's
you
a deal.
very much.
Thanks. Yeah. Is he going to get a picture of your dad? Let's get him in.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get a
Come on.
picture?
Let's do a quick picture. Come on. Oh, this was the pen, I believe. Yeah. But you got to be in a picture. Let's take one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Come on in.
Here.
Got it. All right.
Actually,
Yep.
I'll do.
Ready?
I'll stand in the back.
Okay, right. Perfect. Right on.
All right.
Thanks so
All
much.
right,
Appreciate
thank
it. Yeah.
you.
Have a great day. Really
All right.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Take
Thanks
care.
you.
Hey, Governor,
You bet. Have a great day.
where do you want to exit there? Oh, for sure. Thank you very much.
Just a quick question. So it's, yeah, I've got it. Yep, sorry, I just want to make sure I was reading that right. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, I'm ready if there's anyone there. 2 left, Sheila. Great, thank you. Senate Bill 5785 makes multiple changes to Washington State's financial aid programs, specifically the Washington College Grant and the College Bound Scholarship. Our state's budget crisis this year has forced us to make some difficult decisions, and this was certainly one of them. Even with these changes, however, Washington State will continue to offer the most generous college financial aid programs in our country. So, for example, a family of 4 making $78,000 can still get tuition and fees covered at one of Washington's public 2- or 4-year institutions. I'm signing this legislation into law. Okay, thank you. All right, last one, everybody, or at least the morning. I'm ready. Ready. Okay. This is Senate Bill 5807, and the prime sponsor of this legislation is State Senator June Robinson. This legislation had bipartisan support, and I'm signing it into law. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah.